I tell people good, bad, or indifferent. My father loved me, I loved him. I did plenty of things that he didn't agree with, that he would really get on me about. But one thing that I can always say is that no matter what I went through, my father supported me, he encouraged me, he let me find my way.
This is your help center for Life Aid. Kenneth, do you need help? Mr. Chamberlain, you pressed your medical button. Do you need help? Mr. Chamberlain, I'm not getting a response. I'm going to notify someone to come by and help you now.
White Plains Police Officer Cianci.
Good morning. This is Life Aid reporting a medical alert.
Medical alert?
Yes. This is your help center for Life Aid. Mr. Chamberlain, do you need help?
Yes, this is an emergency. I have the White Plains Police Department banging on my door, and I did not call them, and I am not sick.
I'm attempting to cancel a dispatch for Kenneth Chamberlain at 135 South Lexington.
They're gonna make entry anyway.
I am not opening the door for them.
They just want to make sure you're okay.
They're trying to hurt me to murder me.
They're not going to hurt you, sir.
I know I'm going to get hurt. I know that. I know I'm going to get hurt. Yeah, we're not here to help her. You're going to kill me, huh? You're going to beat my motherfucking ass. I'm a 68-year-old man with heart trouble, and you're going to beat me. Oh, you got your gun ready. Oh, they got your shotgun, y'all. They can fight jacket on too, huh? They have stun guns and shotguns at the ready. They have their locked out. They're planning on taking me to the White Plains Police Department and beat me and then kill me. I want you to leave that door alone. Leave it alone. Open up. Leave it alone. Open up. Leave my house. Leave my home. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that. Don't do that, officer. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm telling you I'm okay. They're taking the hinges off the door. They're getting ready to break through. I hear you. They're breaking through. They're breaking through, Mr. President. They're breaking through. I'm outnumbered and I can't hold them. They're taking the hinges off. They're breaking the door. They're getting ready to come in. They're getting ready to come in.
Chamberlain accidentally pressed the button on his Life Aid medical alert system while he was sleeping, which prompted police officers to respond to the call and arrive at his apartment around 5 a.m.
But when officers arrived at his door, he made it clear he didn't want them coming in.
They broke down the door. They tasered Mr. Chamberlain.
Fired non-lethal beanbags at him. Then Officer Anthony Corelli shot and killed him.
I went inside that room and I just saw my father's eyes wide open, his tongue hanging out his mouth, and a bullet hole in him. And I just asked, what happened? What happened? Why did you kill my father? Why did this happen? And I couldn't get an answer. In fact, the law enforcement officers that were on scene were very disrespectful to me. They were cursing at me, they were yelling at me, they were screaming at me, telling me they didn't have to tell me anything. They began to threaten me. They surrounded me. And I remember saying to one of the police officers, do you want to know the difference between me and other people you've done this to? He said, what? And I said, you're dealing with an intelligent black man. I know how to fight you. He literally looked me up and down, smiled and said, fuck you. There's no doubt in my mind that the powers that be, as far as the police departments and the DA's office, know that something went terribly wrong that day. It just so happens in my father's case, they didn't just beat someone up. They didn't just torment somebody. They ended up killing somebody. A lot of times when people ask me, is there anything I want to say, I just say, hey, the fight continues. Even when it's over, it's not over. I can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. We have to do it together. One person can make a difference, yes. So if one person can make a difference, imagine what a group of people can do. Imagine if you have a nation that's united, what type of change can actually happen.